It's Comic-Con Day!
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your work.
Good morning, Johnny.
Hi. How's everyone doing?
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Dude, I can't believe I'm standing in front of the George Perez. Mr. Perez, you're a comic book legend, an icon. I mean, at least that's what people tell me. I've only been reading comic books for a few months now, but I mean, you created the Avengers. How awesome is that? Did you see the movie? Of course you did. What a stupid question. You remember that scene where Bruce Banner's like, "Hey Captain, you want to know my secret? I'm always angry." And then he turns into the Hulk and he punches that guy in the face. That was awesome. You know, honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of your work in the beginning, but I really come to appreciate the detail that you put into your work. And, you know, I think that, you know, give it a few more months, you'll be right on par with Ramos. He's my favorite. You don't talk much, do you? So, you done with my sketch yet? Hey guys, I'm Greco Fabulous. I'm part of the YouTube comic book community. Do you guys ever watch any of our videos?
No, they all suck.
Wow, that's kind of harsh, Mark. You know, there's a lot of people on there that support your work. We even got some good artists in our own right. Like, why not art?
He draws like a
this.
chimp. No, literally, he holds his hand like this. It's almost like retarded.
That's not a very nice thing to say, Jim. Come on, surely you guys like Mr. Fix-It Smash.
But he's sort of a big, dome, bald freak. That is true.
Right.
Wow. What about Legendary Collectible?
He's a good guy.
I almost beat him up once.
He's just a kid.
No,
It's crack for kids, man.
yeah.
Oh, that's a positive message.
They thought I was, you know, like a drug dealer or something.
I think you're an
Again, you know, it's a shorter program, and you're surrounded by women.
What the are you talking about?
I have no idea.
DC's next biggest projects, Silk Spectre, before Watchmen. Are you excited?
I'm ridiculously excited. I'm having such a good time on the book. I really am. Yeah, I am noodling everything to death, which is fun.
What could have been? Well, I do have some good news. Boston Comic Con has since been rescheduled, and it's moved to August of this year, so don't have to wait too long. If you think that what I did in my little skit in the beginning was a joke, I was really planning on doing some of that stuff to a certain degree. I wasn't gonna, you know, completely insult Mr. Perez, but I thought it would be funny if I went up to him and said, "Hey, Mr. Ramos, I'm a huge fan." So of course I'm trying to get it all on tape, but I don't know how temperamental some of these artists are. But anyways, in this video, I just want to show you some things that I got at the last Boston Comic Con, in addition to like my collection of sketches and random pieces of artwork. So I don't want to take too much time, so let me just bust through this. So the first couple books I'm going to show you, and some of these I've shown in some of my really early videos. Some, you know, I'm assuming that a lot of you haven't seen them because, you know, I was a nobody back then. Still am a nobody. 364 subscribers, and they're all family members. So anyways, the first book I got is an indie book that came out. I was really impressed by the artwork, and the story was really cool too, and that is The Red 10. Now this is issue number 1, and as you can see, the cover character on this is called the Oxymoron, and he's kind of in the Joker kind of mold. He's actually dead when this thing starts off, so it's not really about him, but he's like a central character on a lot of these covers. So I was impressed with the artwork. Talked to the guys, they're really cool, and got them to sign it down here. So here's issue 1, and they also had issue 2 come out, and you know, Boston Comic Con, the last one, it's been over a year since that one, and I'm still waiting on issue 3. And that is because when I originally picked these up, they got a new distribution deal, so they had to like relaunch the entire series, and they literally just got to issue number 3, which is coming out next week. So I'm really excited to pick that up. And I'm pretty sure that their distribution right now is pretty limited, but you can definitely get this in a digital format. So I really suggest picking it up. Then I picked up a couple dollar books that, just caught my eye. We got this Teen Titans number 28, and I just loved it because, it's an older cover, and, Aqualad just decking Robin. So, it's one of those covers that made me laugh. You're copping out, Robin, just like the rest of the Titans. I've had it with all of you. Such teen angst, these Titans. See, that's why you can connect to these books, the emotions of, growing up with the added burden of being a superhero. So great cover, really liked that. And then another dollar book that I got was Shogun Warriors number 1. And this is before my love for Marvel Bronze Age books, so now it's just a plus. But this was totally in my lifelong love of, robot ninja type things. So those are the only books I picked up. I still had a pretty limited budget back then, and I wasn't really going after any artists or anything like that. I was really just kind of, throwing myself into this whole convention world that I knew nothing about. But I got a couple prints which are really cool. This guy is a big one. I'm not sure how well it's going to fit in the frame, so I'll kind of have to pan. But as you know, I'm a huge Transformers fan, and there was an artist, now excuse me if I get this wrong, but I think it's like Dan Kenna or Don Kenna or Don Kahn, something like that. But he's like the artist for the Transformers Collectors Club, and he had some really awesome prints. And I settled on this one, and I'll try to do a pan. And it is the Dinobots versus Devastator. So I'm not sure how much of this is getting in the frame, but this is like, number 1, I think it's an awesome battle scene. You got Grimlock going right for Devastator's weak point. A huge fan of Devastator. He's one of my favorite combiners. I always quote that, like the movie from the animated movie where it's like, where I always quote it, but now I can't remember it. Where it's like Megatron's like, Constructicons, merge for the kill! And then he transforms into Devastator, and you see Cup, and he's like, you see the fear in his eyes, and he's like, Devastator! And then Devastator just tears shit up. So that's really great. I've always had a thing for combiner robots, and the Dinobots, like, who doesn't like the Dinobots? Me, Grimlock, no like Dinobots, even though I am one. So great artist right there. Great artwork. Then I'm going to open up my little Profolio book here. Some of the stuff in here is from Comic-Con. Actually, the only thing in this one is from Comic-Con. And that is this little Frosty the Snowman print from Paul Coker Jr., who was like the animation guy for a lot of those winter classics, like Frosty the Snowman, and I think like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and stuff. And he was also a Mad Magazine guy. So, I got a Frosty print. I had him personalize it, happy anniversary, Andrea, to my wife. I did want him to say something a little more risque. I was like, come up with something, be funny. And he was like, he wanted to write like, oh, keep our affair a secret, love Frosty. And I told him, I was like, dude, that's awesome, totally do it. But he changed his mind, so pretty generic message. But he was a really cool guy. He didn't have much of a line. A lot more people were there hoping to see like Al Jaffe, or I forget what the other Mad guy was, but Al like really limited his appearance. I guess unfortunately he was a little shaky in his old age, and it was kind of embarrassing to him, so he wasn't there. But Paul was really cool, and it was my first interaction with an artist, so I was a little nervous, even though I didn't really know who he was, or like, what do you say? I don't even know. But that was really cool. I'm glad that I got that. And then I got this bigger Profolio book. Sorry, I got like dog hair all over it. And I'll try to do this one justice, but it's another long one. This is the piece that I'm most excited about that I got at the last Comic-Con. From another like independent local artist named Kent Archer. but he did a really awesome Spidey print, and I'll try to get it all in the frame again. But you can see Spider-Man with the Venom symbiote going over him. I'm not sure how far I have to pan up and down, so I'm just going to move this around. But, I mean, this immediately caught my eye. Look how awesome this print is. Just freaking phenomenal. Such good work. And, like, I can't believe someone who could do artwork like this doesn't have, like, a steady job. I mean, I shouldn't say that, steady job in the industry, because, like, he's done, I think, like, inking work and some for some image books, but right now he's been doing the teaching thing at, I believe, Mass Art. But yeah, it's just phenomenal. And just some random things to show you guys. I got this Lady Death print, not from Comic-Con, but from my uncle. He had a relationship with Stephen Hughes, so he has a lot of like personalized Stephen Hughes Lady Death stuff. He has an original print where it's like Lady Death taking Superman's soul, and that was right around the time of when Superman was killed. So really awesome print. This is just a random Spider-Man poster from the original movie. This is an original sketch from the artist Mark Badger. He did work on like Thor and Martian Manhunter, that's who that is right there. Hopefully you can see that. And then you got another print here from Mark Badger as well, and that's Thor, obviously. And these were both gifts from my uncle. And then last but not least, actually not last but not least, we got a random sketch here from an artist named Sam Brown. I bought one of his prints a while ago. He wasn't at Comic-Con, I bought it online. So he just did a little thank you. Just random Ghostbusters. Print there. And then last but not least, I also got an autographed kind of like panel layout from Martian Manhunter #1, the miniseries, also signed by Mark Badger. So this is also a gift from my uncle. So like I said, you know, his collection's legendary, and this is just stuff that he gave away to me. So really want to crack open that safe. But anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Wanted it to be quick. I don't really know how this video is going to look because I don't have a little monitor that I can see where I'm at, and like I'm not using my usual like production quality equipment right now, so hopefully this looks okay. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Next week I might have just like a normal comic haul video. It's free comic book day on the 4th, so I'll try to get some video from that. And then after that, I don't know, it's either going to be another flea market haul if I can swing it, or maybe I'll do a Google Hangout. I want to do a kind of like an open Google Hangout where it's open to the public. I think that's a cool idea. You know, a lot of people like, you know, stick within their own little cliques, and that's cool now because, you know, there's a lot of awesome people, and sometimes, you know, you just want to direct the conversation. You don't want to like always like introduce new people to the fold because it's just kind of detrimental to what you're doing. But I figure, you know, for one time at least, let's have an open forum. People can hop on, hop off as wanted, and just talk about anything really. So I'll put out the details for that when it's going to happen. But anyways, thanks as always for tuning into my videos. Hopefully it didn't come out like crap, and I'll see you later. Bye.